Welcome to InnoVEX 2024. This year, we have more than 400 startups from over 30 countries and regions, focusing on AI, semiconductor application, smart mobilities, and green tech. Now, let's go take a look. NYCU makes significant contribution to Taiwan's international development, also positioning in industries such as semiconductor, telecommunication, networking, and biomedicine. Let's go and take a look.
We are Millilab. We use millimeter wave radar technology to detect vital signs accurately without invasion of privacy. Our mission is to safeguard the lives of children and adults.
It's good to know that. I see that you bring a product here today. Can we really try and see how it works?
No problem. You can try to sit in front of our product. Yeah, and it starts to measure your location. This is your location, and you can try to move yourself, and it can report your vital signs, your respiratory rate. It may need to use to monitor your health status and also to protect your safety. It can apply in many environments like the hospital and maybe in the baby room and in a vehicle. Yeah.
Then what kind of special techniques are applied on this product?
Radar used in the military technology before. So now you can use it in the consumer product. It is the most reliable product in the world. You can image when you stand in front of a radar. You can measure maybe a location and the vital sign and any other possible functions in the future. So we think the millimeter wave radar is the future sensing technology.
We're now visiting Quantum Brilliance. Hi Mark, could you please introduce Quantum Brilliance for us?
Yeah, no problem. My name is Mark. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Quantum Brilliance. What we do is we use synthetic diamond to build quantum technology, and the power of using synthetic diamond to build quantum technology is you can have quantum computers that is everywhere. It is the only quantum material that can operate entirely under room temperature, and you can miniaturize a quantum computer down to the size of an accelerator card, and that can be deployed anywhere, similar to Intel chips and NVIDIA accelerator cards.
Okay, Mark, so what do you bring us to InnoVEX 2024?
Yeah, so what I'm bringing to InnoVEX is to showcase this synthetic diamond. This is a new critical semiconductor material that can transform quantum computing and quantum sensing technology. This is just to show you that this piece of synthetic diamond can eventually be built into the size of a wafer that can go into normal semiconductor industry, to eventually be deployed into vehicles, robots, cars, drones, and robots. And this is all enabled by synthetic diamond that allows us to have room temperature quantum technology, whether it's a quantum sensor, quantum computer, or a quantum receiver.
So what's the special technique that are applied to your product this time?
Yeah, so the special technique that's applied to our product is Quantum Brilliance holds some very critical core intellectual property that allows us to transform synthetic diamond into a quantum grade diamond. The quantum grade diamond is necessary to be inputted into traditional semiconductor industry to eventually lower the cost curve so that you can have mass deployed quantum technology everywhere.
We're now at the GMI Cloud. This is Alex. Alex, could you please introduce GMI Cloud for us?
GMI Cloud stands for General Machine Intelligence Cloud. We're here to build the infrastructure of AGI future. So what that means is we're building an AI platform, an AI cloud. Think of us as AWS for AI, right? So we're building the infrastructure for anyone to deploy AI under 30 seconds or with one click.
What kind of people or companies do you think that would need your service the most?
Yeah, so we serve a plethora of companies from Series C to Series B startups from Silicon Valley for large Asia enterprises or large public companies uses our platform. Whether you're doing training, inferencing, or fine-tuning would be our target customers.
Then what kind of special techniques are applied on the GMI Cloud?
Yeah, so we are a vertically integrated platform. where from the base infrastructure, it's the GPUs, and then the compute infrastructure where we virtualize all the resource. We abstract out the need for deploy your infrastructure, right? You can choose the containers that you need, and then you can choose the GPUs, the CPUs, and also the RAM that you need specifically for your workloads. You can also subdivide that out to your members or other departments with firewalls in between. And the upper stack is the platform as a service, where we offer a model oasis, meaning all the publicly available resources, you don't have to go to Hugging Face to download, but we compile that for you under our Docker container for anyone to deploy these very ultra fast. And for selected customers, we also do design build, meaning any cases that you give us, we're able to facilitate it and build something for our customer.
We're now at the Startup Innovation, which is organized by the SME and Startup Administration, showcasing the startups innovation in ESG, smart life, smart healthcare, smart manufacturing, and the future field. Let's take a look inside. We're now coming to Innspatial technology. Let's see what they got. Hi, ABRO. Could you please introduce Innspatial technology for us?
Thank you so much. Thank you for the invitation. I'm very happy to be here. Innspatial is based on artificial intelligence. We produce different services focused on artificial intelligence for smart cities and energy sector. That is why we are here today.
Could you please introduce what you're bringing to InnoVEX today?
Yeah, we are presenting at InnoVEX Innspatial. Innspatial is a system that uses artificial intelligence to identify birds inside the industries, like wind farms, solar farms, airports. We are here presenting with the intention to explore new opportunities for us here in Taiwan. We are part of the green tech energy sector. That is why we use artificial intelligence. This is our offer of value for the company that wants to use artificial intelligence. Because if you can use artificial intelligence, it's more productive services focused on energy sector.
ABRO Technologies is a data-driven company. We try to take care of trees, adult trees, and we try to prevent cutting up to 1/3 of them, especially in landscape and most of the times in the towns and cities.
It's exciting to know that you have the database care of the trees outside the forest, but how does it work?
Okay, so we have multiple levels of analysis. We can use just the simple basic info about the tree, and going up with the 3D structure, way how the tree looks, and by the specifics that we already have, we can count how it's possible to break down the tree and its structure. So it's really helping the arborists to take care of the trees and prevent also the cutting.
How do you collect the data efficiently?
Okay, so there are basically two ways. First one is we want to measure the specific individual tree. We have our mobile application for this. So our customers just take care of it, make some few pictures, make 3D scans, and we'll take care of the rest. Another product that we have is much more efficient, where we drive by the roads and we take scan and take some pictures of trees that live behind. So in this case, we are able to cut down data gathering from, let's say, 1 month to 3 days.
We're now going to Profet AI. Let's see what they got. Hi, I'm Amelia. Could you please introduce Profet AI for us?
Yes, so we are Profet AI, and we provide an easy-to-use AI software to help manufacturers explore AI transformation as well as AI adoption.
Then what do you bring here for InnoVEX to us?
So we are showcasing our auto machine learning platform, or virtual data scientists, as we like to call it. So the majority of the clients are from the manufacturing industry. And what we are seeing from the industry, even more so these days, is that trying to preserve the knowledge as well as experience of their workers. But in cases that one will retire, relocate, or companies would like to open up another production site across the ocean. So what we are doing here is that we take the data that are collected from their operations towards our platform, then an AI model can be automatically generated. And what we can do with this model, one of the things is that we can identify what would be the key feature that is affecting the production process, as well as what would be the outcome should you change certain parameters and predict what is going to happen. So in which case, if the previous employees are not there, newcomers or junior employees can utilize our AI models to make data-driven decisions. So in cases that one retire or AI model reserved. So and in cases that one is going to open up a new production site in either like India, Slovakia, whatsoever, they just need to bring their AI models then instead of bringing the entire team of senior workers.
We're now at NanoWired. Olaf, could you please introduce NanoWired for us?
Thank you for the opportunity to introduce NanoWired. NanoWired has developed a direct copper bonding technology. We grow such a metallic turf structure directly in place and at room temperature are able to stick them together. We address with this technology especially the power electronics because today we've got this size of power modules. With our pure copper bonding technology, we reduce the electrical resistance and we increase the cooling effect so that we can shrink out of this huge module now a smaller module, even with the controlling inside, and this rise up the efficiency. On the other side, we use the nanowiring technology to substitute the solder in the micro bumping effect. So in the advanced packing, we can, in the small context, increase the electrical energy that will be transported. And now I show you how it works. Like I described you, we grow these nanowires on the structures so that we can stick them together. With this machine that NanoWired has developed, in this chamber, the nanowires grow directly on the surface of the semiconductor and the power electronics so that we can make these effects. And this in a pad size between 3 microns and 300 millimeters. The sticking effect we demonstrate here. We've got prepared copper plates with the nanowiring structures on top so that these nanowiring structures stick at room temperature together. I only need to close the machine open the machine again and everything is done. The magic of the nanowires now are made a water and airtight joining so that with this joining at room temperature we made the electrical connection. Like I told you, NanoWired creates a metallic turf structure directly on side of the connector so that we can stick them together and make the electrical. These nanowires we have here on these samples, and that's how they look. We can look inside the microscope on this tree. It is an only simple microscope, and if we zoom slowly inside, you see the nanowires coming optical out. And here is the nanowire that we have created on top, but not out of rubber, out of copper, silver, gold, and to make the best electrical connection.
So this is NanoWired. Thank you for your introduction.
Thank you, and see you soon with NanoWired.
The next startup that we're visiting is HOMEE AI. Let's see what they got. Hi Kenny.
Hello.
Could you please introduce HOMEE AI for us?
Okay, HOMEE AI is an AI designer platform. We have integrated lots of the different technology like 3D reconstruction and also with the language model, so that people can very easy to design their spaces by talking with the AI.
Sounds like a very convenient tool. Okay, let's see how it works.
Okay.
So Kenny, could you please show us how your product works?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, so we just seen how HOMEE AI really works. I'm really curious about what kind of techniques are applied on HOMEE AI.
Yeah, of course, we have integrated so many technology, just want to helping people and very easy to create in their digital twins. Then combine with the transformer language model, and you can talking to the AI and design the spaces. So this technology is not just about the furniture industry. Also, we have accelerating the special industry like the designer and also architecture AI and even the AI factory. So I think if AI can helping people to create whatever they want, the spaces they want, then it's HOMEE AI doing. So that's why we create something helping all the industry can, very easy to join the AI era.
Yeah, it's really good to know that HOMEE AI is actually the leader of the spatial industry. And I'm also really happy to know that Taiwan has this kind of startup that can help all other different industries to join AI. It's so exciting to see so many startups has commercialized new technologies and bring them into our real life. Feel like not having enough? See you next video. Goodbye.